Hey, what's up, guys? Some people may run into issues when they're doing their dual boot setup, and again, this is going to be another dual boot thing, but there's a lot of things to go over with this particular setup. So, some people may have run into issues along the way, and they can't get their Samsung thing to boot. Um, what I do, and I think it's the safest thing to do, is we're just going to kind of pretend that my Samsung device won't boot, okay? So this is going to be kind of a step back, but it will be a step back to get you into the right direction. So say you are even dual booted and you aren't a fan of dual booting right now. You really just stay in one ROM and you don't need the other ROM. This is how you're going to go back to using the single ROM setup, and for me, I use TWRP and I love it. So going to CWM kind of, I didn't really like it. But say my Samsung device won't boot, and I'm like, crap, what the hell do I do now? There's nothing for me to do. I won't boot. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna download the TWRP zip file, and all you're gonna do is go to install zip, and you're going to go to install zip from external SD card, and then go to kernel recovery and or modem. Sorry, my finger's in the way. And I have this place right there. There it is. And I hit yes to install. It's going to install this recovery. I'm going to go back one more time. And does this one have reboot recovery? There you go. So now I'm rebooting into my recovery that I just flashed back. And I'm doing this mainly because I can't stand not using Halo. And for some reason Halo acts funny when you're dual booted, so that's why I'm doing it personally. What I do just to be safe is I don't have anything on here that really is important to me, I guess. So I'm just going to back out of that. And just because I can, I'm going to wipe and format data. Because, well, what format data does is it's pretty much erases every single thing off of your phone. Not your SD card, of course, because that's kind of separate. But I don't have anything on here, so I mean, why not? So we're gonna back out again, and I'm going to install. So this is why you want to keep everything on your SD card that you want to flash. So I'm gonna install my PA Tolte 3.56 port 5. And that's going to do its thing in TWRP, which I love way more than CWM, by the way, if you haven't got that already. As you can tell, it's 3:28 in the freaking morning. I'm kind of tired, but it's alright. I'm getting in there, getting along. So after this, I'm gonna, flash gaps. You kind of get the process now, and if you guys don't get that process, you probably shouldn't do dual booting to begin with, but also it's really not too hard, and I'd love to make a video over that if I need to go that simple. I really don't mind that at all. So I'm going to flash my gaps here. And what gaps stands for is Google Apps, for those people that didn't know. And it doesn't take too long to do that. I'm going to wipe cache and Delvik cache. There's really no point in doing that. It's just out of habit. I don't know why I did it. And I believe that's it. So I'm going to reboot system and see if it worked. So we should no longer be dual booted. There's no way to get into our second system file. So as long as the ROM's on here and it's Paranoid Android, sorry guys, as long as it's Paranoid Android, we shall be fine. So come on, phone. Come on, phone. Come on, phone. By the way, I might do a video about this Zero Lemon battery. This thing's a beast. Oh, there we go. Okay. Anyways, this thing is a freaking monster. Like, literally, it's a monster, and like physical weight, appearance, everything. It's a monster. But it also is a monster in performance. I can sit here messing with my phone for I don't know, in school, this isn't good to do, of course, but in school I would sit on my phone quite often because usually I was ahead in at least one class, and I'd sit on my phone the whole hour, and teachers were fine with it because I was ahead, and this thing would never really, like, die on me. I mean, I could use this for, I don't even know, I could use this for a long time. So, I might do a separate video on that, and as you can tell, I am obviously in 4.2.2 using Halo, and I love it. So, that was just a short video. I should have a duo of 3 videos coming up pretty soon here, and there might be a video about just simple kernel flashing, simple ROM flashing, simple wipe caching, simple wipe Dalvik caching, all that good junk. Just so you guys kind of get the feel for it, if you haven't already. If you have, you know, it might be a video you want to skip, or if you want to listen to me talk, then so be it. But I'm out. I'll talk to you guys later, and happy flashing.